all you lovelies, Jennifer Ziliotto here, back again for another Style Fix video. Thank you for joining me today on my YouTube channel. It is officially summer here. The kids are out of school, and you know what that means. We're gonna have long lounging days in the backyard doing one of my favorite things, and that is sitting right here and passing the day reading. So I thought I would share with you my reading list this summer. Starting with The Song of Achilles. I've already started this book. It is so good. Written by Madeline Miller. It's on the New York Times bestseller list. Camille, my daughter, is also reading it, so we've got like a little club going on, and we're both thoroughly enjoying it. It is set in ancient Greece, and it is a love story, and it is so well written and so good. If you like Greek mythology like I do, then I think you will love this book. Next up is Cersei. So this is also written by Madeline Miller, the same author. It's not necessarily a series, sort of a continuation of A Song of Achilles. Although, from what I understand, you don't have to read them in order, which is always nice. So I'm really looking forward to reading this and continuing my little book club this summer with Camille. Speaking of series, this is one of my favorite series, recommended to me by one of my lovely customers, Kelly. It's written by Deanna Rayburn, and it's called, it's a Veronica Speedwell mystery series. She's the heroine, Veronica Speedwell, set in the late 1800s in England. She's a butterfly catcher, and she goes on all these adventures. They're kind of like a fun, more mature Nancy Drew story. This heroine is really modern for her time. She's really cheeky. The books are a little bit campy. I just finished 5 and 6 of this series, and I'm going to read 7, 8 this summer. They're a really easy read. They're a lot of fun. You find yourself giggling and cheering for her. And of course, there's a love story intertwined that makes you not be able to put this series down. Next up on my list, I think this was in my fall reading list, and I still have not gotten to it. But so many of you wrote to me and said that you fell in love with her novels and have read many of them since reading this. This one is called Oh William, written by Elizabeth Strout. She won, or I think she was on the Pulitzer Prize. It's a winner of the Pulitzer Prize. Anyway, that's how I found out about it. It was on the Pulitzer Prize list, and there's something about this book that sort of spoke to me, so I bought it. I haven't read it yet, but like I said, so many of you have told me how great her writing is, so I've got to get to it this summer. And then finally, another book that is a part of a series. This is a detective novel by Rankin. This one is the last of this Rebus series. You may be familiar with him. It's called A Heart Full of Headstones. Rankin is an amazing detective writer, murder mystery writer, and Rebus is like his big main character. The book is set in Edinburgh. I'm actually going to be traveling to Edinburgh this summer before going to France, and I wanted to immerse myself in the city. If you've read his writing, then you don't need me to tell you how great it is. These books are a lot of fun. They don't have to be read in order, but it's kind of nice to start somewhere near the beginning, because then you get to know Rebus at the beginning of his career. This one happens to be, obviously it's the last of the series, happens to be at the end of his career. And I have to admit, I picked it up the other day, and I read a lot of Rankin's books, and I was a little bit lost because I've missed probably 5 or 6 in between where I left off and this. I'm still following, but I had to do a little bit of research. Anyway, really enjoyable, easy to read, and if you love detective novels, I guarantee you will love Rankin's writing. So that is it, my friends. Thank you so much again for joining me on my YouTube channel. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment or your reading list down below so that I can check that out. Pass this video along to a friend who is an avid reader like me. And of course, for more ideas, more inspiration, more style ideas, don't forget to follow me on Facebook and on Instagram.